Hi, good morning, Anne's Choice. Welcome to Live Trivia. It's Wednesday, it's 11 o'clock, and I'm Beth Muller. I am your resident life manager, and I'm here with Paula.
Paula Altzuler, Resident Services Coordinator for Liberty Commons Clubhouse. Hello.
So clearly Paula got the notice about it being Purple Day. I hope you're all wearing purple to join the club.
Yeah.
So today we're going to do a little bit of science trivia. And if you'd like to join us, your Menti code is up on the screen. It is 4107-4592. So sign in, join us, use a fun, cute name. We'd like that. Just a note for people who won trivia last week, I was off-site, so I will be delivering your prizes sometime this week, as well as whoever wins this week as well. So Paula, we were talking about science and our backgrounds in science, and Paula has a unique story about being involved in science.
Yes. Well, first off, both my parents were research scientists. That's how they met at New York University in Manhattan. My father worked in diabetes, my mother worked in malaria research.
Okay.
And summer jobs, I would work in the lab with my mother. And I became pretty proficient in dissecting, are you ready?
I'm ready. I was born ready, Paula.
Mosquitoes. To take out their salivary glands.
So, if a mosquito is like this big,
Yes.
Were they like this big?
Tiny.
Yeah. How big were their salivary glands?
Even smaller than you would think.
So,
So it's highly enlarged, and I would use 2 needles and sort of slide their head off, and the salivary glands would come out with that. And you take the glands and you put them on the side, and that they would use the glands in experiments for a vaccine for malaria. That's about as far as I know of the process. Don't ask me anything else.
So I think that is probably, I don't even know what to say about that. That is quite...
It's unique.
Yeah, nice, it's unique.
It's unique, yeah.
So, yeah. So we're going to be talking about a little bit of science trivia today. I have not actually previewed the questions, so I don't know what kind of science we're going to be talking about today. I hope lots of kinds of sciences.
Sure.
So Paula has a background in mosquitoes. So what is that, entomology?
Well, it was parasitology, because I guess, well, that was the department we worked in, was parasitology.
So apparently if it ends in ology,
It's
it's
legit.
a science.
Yes.
So that's your background.
But you have a background in science.
I do.
Yeah.
My undergraduate degree was in neurobiology with a minor in chemistry. I too worked in
Not
research.
shabby.
In college, I worked in pharmaceutical research at Merck. And I did a couple of summer internships, one of which I also worked with bugs.
Ooh.
I worked in entomology. I was studying aphids and their effect on wheat crops in upstate New York. So my partner, and I don't remember her name, but she and I would go out in the fields, and there'd be a I can't believe I'm pulling this out of the back of my head. There was a random number generator where we'd measure the field, and we'd walk so many feet and so many inches and cut a piece of wheat, and we would take it and put it in bags, and then we would look to see if it had an aphid on it. And then, if I recall correctly, there was some kind of wasp that would parasitize those aphids. And so we would look to see if there was a parasitized aphid that looked like a gold VW bug. I don't remember much more about it. I know there was something about which wheats were more aphid resistant to minimize the amount of fertilizer being used. But that was a long time ago, longer ago than I'll admit. But that was I hear the control room laughing.
Also
They're like,
guys,
I cannot make this up. I cannot make this stuff up.
Also very unique and specific.
That was my internship.
Wow.
One of my internships. And the other one was, I worked with newts. We had to go, I know. And here we are now.
Yes.
Here we are now. So,
not fig Newtons. Yes.
No, not Newtons. No. Newts.
Newts.
Little things in the water. They're salmon.
Yeah. Got it.
I collected those too.
Okay.
So, I have no idea if any of our experiences are applicable today. I guess we'll find out.
Probably not.
I also want to give a special welcome to anybody who is just joining us for the entertainment value of today. Oh, apparently, it looks like we started, but not. Okay, so we have Looks like 16 people playing. Sure.
Yeah,
You know what, guys?
okay.
You guys have the right idea. I see some emojis. I
Good.
know 17 people. Why don't
Good.
we start? Paula, would you like me to do odds and you do evens?
Sure.
And your Menti code is up there if you missed it. Which person is known for establishing the laws of motion and gravity? Was it Thomas Edison, Galileo Galilei, Isaac Newton, or Albert Einstein? So, establishing the laws of motion and gravity. And I know there are a lot
I
of,
remember those games where you,
which is why you can never have science.
yeah.
Sir Isaac Newton, yep. That's why you can never have a science professor do playground duty. So yes, correct. Sir Isaac Newton, the laws
Very
of
good.
motion and gravity. Well done. Let's go on to question 2. Paula, what do you got?
Question 2, let's see. What tree did aspirin originally come from? Would it be the birch, willow, maple, or elm? What tree did aspirin originally come from? I don't know that.
Well, you were kind of busy with mosquito
I was
salivary
busy,
glands.
yes. Interesting question.
Yep, willow.
Oh, the willow.
was
Interesting.
willow bark, yep.
Okay.
Question 3. Putting on our science brains.
Oh, yeah.
What is the chemical name for table salt? Oh, a little chemistry. Sodium bicarbonate, lead monoxide, carbonic acid, or sodium chloride? What is table salt's chemical name? Yep, sodium chloride.
Very good.
Very nice. I'm not sure if the next one's a leaderboard. It is.
All right, let's see. Hopeless. I like that name. Okay.
So Mary, Lorraine, Richard, Nick, Gail, Watson, Ray, Hopeless, Elaine, and Harvey round out our leaderboard after our first set of questions.
Very good.
Oh, racetrack. Got it.
Oh.
Racetrack. Got it.
Got it. We're slow.
I am.
What is the name of the submerged fringe of a continent? Is it a beach? Is it continental shelf, tectonic plates, or abyssal plain? Did I say that right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
What is the name of the submerged fringe?
Continental
of a
shelf.
Wow, okay.
That was fast, man.
We have some
Okay.
science experts here.
Clearly.
Yeah.
All right, question 5. What is a change of state of water from the liquid to vapor? Ooh, is it evaporation, melting, condensation, or boiling? So when water goes from liquid to vapor, what is that called? I like that picture, it's very calming.
It is. It is.
Evaporation, yep.
Ah.
I think condensation is reverse. I think it's gas to liquid is condensation, but evaporation, yep.
Very good. How many lobes are in the human brain? 2, 3, 4, or 5? How many lobes? Do you remember anatomy? Would that be anatomy? Okay.
Anatomy and physiology, sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
I think I even knew that.
You knew that?
I think so, yeah.
That a girl.
Yeah.
Look at you knowing that. Look at you knowing science stuff. That,
Oh.
How long were you in your mom's lab?
It was several years, but it was summertime. You know, several summers.
And you did that every time.
Dissect mosquitoes, yep. And work with other animals, doing research things that I don't like to remember
Fair.
and discuss.
Fair.
Yes.
All right, question 7. Excuse me. Which element gained notoriety from poisoning the waters around Japan? Is it helium, sulfur, mercury, or zinc sulfide? Sorry. No, okay.
Huh.
So what poisoned the waters around Japan? Mercury, yep.
Mercury.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
another leaderboard. Oh, there's some
Leaderboard.
changes. Oh, Nicholas is new on the leaderboard today. So look at how close Gail and Mary are.
Yeah.
Good old racetrack
Neck
is there.
and neck.
Harvey, Lorraine, Rich. I always enjoy watching the Morahans duke it out. So Mary and Rich, both on the leaderboard. Elaine,
Okay.
Nicholas, Nick, and Chick. Welcome to the leaderboard if you are new.
Great. Question 8. Let's see. How many days does it take for the Earth to revolve around the sun? Is it 1, 30, 180, or 360? How many days does it take for the Earth to revolve around the sun? Okay.
360.
Okay.
So that's how we have a 365-day year.
Yes.
Okay. So it takes us a year to go around the sun.
It's a long trip.
That is a long trip.
Yeah.
Which atomic particle, is outside the nucleus? Proton, electron, neutron, or nucleus? Harking back to my chemistry days.
Yes.
Okay, so there's an atomic particle outside the nucleus. Which of the 4 is that? Electron,
Oh,
yes.
that was
yes,
close,
proton and
yeah.
neutron are in, circled by electrons.
Okay.
There you go.
Take your word for it.
Chemistry.
Very good.
Yeah.
Question 10. What makes a meteor become a meteorite? Is it the speed, the size, the collision with Earth, or its color? What makes a meteor become a meteorite?
Collision with Earth.
Ah, collision with Earth.
Interesting. I thought it was the speed, but okay. So it has to collide with the Earth.
To
be
become
considered
a
a meteorite.
meteorite.
Look at what we're learning today.
I know, it's amazing.
It is.
Who knew?
A lot of people clearly knew.
Yeah.
We did not know, but a lot of people knew.
All right, let's see.
Which Apollo mission was launched on April 11th, 1970? Was it Apollo 11, Apollo 12, Apollo 13, or Apollo 14? I don't know that I know this one. 1970, so I would have been 4. I don't recall that. Apollo 13. And that's the one the movie was about, right? That's the one that they had.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
So Apollo 13. 4 of you knew that. Wonderful. I kind of think I was with the 10 where I thought it might have been 11. Apollo 11. But, some changes.
Uh-oh.
Marion, welcome to the leaderboard. Ooh, big change.
Ooh, racetrack.
Followed by Nicholas, Gail, Mary, Elaine, Rich, Harvey, Lorraine, Marion, and Chick is holding on to that last spot on the leaderboard. Well done,
Awesome.
all. Plenty of time. Anybody's game.
Question 12. What is the abbreviation for sodium on the periodic table of elements? Is it S, Na, Sd, or So? Periodic table of elements. Do you know that? You have it memorized?
No, I don't know. The periodic table, why would I memorize it? There's a table.
That's true.
But I do know this one.
Okay.
Na, sodium.
All right. The answer is Na.
No, why would anyone memorize that?
I thought maybe in school you had to have it
No.
memorized.
State capitals, yes.
Okay.
This, no.
All right.
Question 13. Lucky number 13. How many bones are in the body of a shark?
Ooh.
10, 5, 2, or 0? Oh, I don't know.
I know they have a lot of cartilage, don't
They
they?
do. Oh, Tina just told
Okay.
us the answer, but I can't tell you.
No.
Because it's competition. Huh. I think I might have guessed that based on the
Very
choices I
interesting.
had.
Let's see what.
Yeah, a
Look
lot of
at
people
that.
got 9.
Yes.
9, yeah, that's interesting. So everything is cartilage?
Everything is cartilage.
Let's look in the
Wow.
control room and see, is everything cartilage in them? Tina says yes.
All right then.
Well done
thank
to
you,
the 9 of
Tina.
you that knew that.
Question 14. Let's see. What is the only liquid that expands when it freezes? Is that mercury, water, bromine, or neon? The only liquid that expands when it freezes. I know you know that too.
Do you
I
know
know.
it?
I don't, but I could guess.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Time is up, and we're having problems with Mentimeter. Oh, computers are our friends.
Technical difficulties.
go.
Nope, that's shark.
Nope,
All right.
water, correct.
Water.
That's why ice cubes
That's what I was
float.
guessing.
That's why
yes,
ice cubes
I was gonna
float.
guess that. Okay. Very good. Let's see.
If it snows 10 inches, how much is that equivalent to in rain? A quarter of an inch, a half an inch, 1 inch, or 10 inches? So 10 inches of snow is how much rain? I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm going to say. I shouldn't say what I'm going to say.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I was
1
gonna
inch.
say.
1
Yeah,
inch.
1 inch.
Okay.
Isn't that something?
So 10 inches of snow is 1 inch.
Melts down to 1 inch of water of rain.
You know I want to
Huh.
try that, right? Remind me in the
That's,
winter.
I'll remind you.
Oh,
yes.
welcome to the board, Mike Weishadel, who, wow, look at that. Look at,
Very good.
Look at that.
Very good.
so racetrack still first, followed by Gail, Mary, Lorraine, Nicholas, Chick, Chick making his way up, Elaine, Mike, Harvey, and Richard Moorhan. All right, well done,
Very good.
everybody.
Question 16. What do we have in store? What temperature is 37 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? So converting 37 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, is it minus 190, 0, 98.6, or 212?
So for those of you out there with your calculator, let's do that
Right.
quickly.
I remember there is a, yeah,
There is a
you double Celsius and add 32 or something.
9/5 C plus 32 equals Fahrenheit. I just took my pool training class.
Okay,
9/5 C plus 32.
take her word for it.
Yeah, I just passed my pool training
Okay,
class.
very good. I'm glad you passed.
I know, I am too. What is a Geiger counter used to measure? Seismic activity, radiation, wind speeds, or guys named Geiger?
Ah.
I hope it's the last one. I hope it's
Geiger
the
counter.
last one. Guys named Geiger.
Is that what people use on the beach
Oh,
when they're scanning around?
Uh,
Or
may-
radiation?
isn't that a metal detector?
Oh, maybe that's.
But I don't know how that works.
I don't either.
Okay. So Geiger counters measure
Okay.
radiation.
Radiation. Okay. Everybody got that one right. All right. At what temperature on the Celsius scale does water freeze? Minus 64, 0, 32, or 150? So we're on the Celsius scale. Okay. 0. 0 degrees Celsius will freeze water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the U.S. the only place that doesn't use the
I think
metric
so.
system?
I
How about
think so.
England?
I
Does
think they
England
do.
use the English system?
I think they do.
So the U.S. and England. You all
That's
know.
a good question.
Send me an email. let me know if it's just U.S. and England or if it's just the U.S. that doesn't use the metric system. This animal's fingerprints look like a human to the point where if they are next to each other, they are very hard to distinguish.
Wow, look at that.
A wombat, a koala, a chimpanzee, or a possum. So what animal's
Wow.
fingerprints? Oh, I think I know.
I think so.
But what? That's interesting. So, oh, it's the koala, and I did think
Wow,
that.
look at
So
that.
it's a shame Chelsea is off today because there was a Chelsea. When nobody gets answers right, we call it a Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
So they got Chelsea'd, and I don't know where I read that.
Interesting.
So what you need to do is train some koalas
Yeah.
to rob people, and then their fingerprints will be there.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk more off camera.
Okay. Leaderboard. Ray is taking a
Ray,
commanding
yeah.
lead. Although I think somebody could still topple him. Gail, Mary, Lorraine, and the rest of the gang
And-
still hanging in
okay,
there.
Good. Doing well. Question 20. What is defined as science concerned with the production, control, transmission, reception, and effects of sound? That's a mouthful.
It is.
Is it auticology? Is that astrobiology, acoustic, or aerobiology? All right, acoustic.
I wonder what auticology is.
Auticology. I have no
I
idea.
have no idea either. Okay, question 21.
right.
We're coming to the end here. What sense in the human body informs the brain of a person's position in space? Is it proprioceptive, magnetoreceptive, vestibular, or cochlear? So what sense informs the body of the person's position in space? Where you are in space.
That's what I was going to say.
Vestibular, yep.
Yes, good.
Yeah, look at that. So many people knew that.
Good.
I know, I'm trying to remember proprioceptive, what they do. But yes, yep, the vestibular system
Okay.
tells you where you are in space.
That's great. It's like an internal GPS system. The study of botany is the study of what? Is it diseases, biology, insects, or plants? The study of botany.
I had to take botany in college.
Did you?
Yeah, plants.
Plants,
And I
correct.
do have to say, if I only have 6 months to live, I'm going to spend every moment in a botany class because each moment seemed an eternity. I am very sorry to any of you botanists out there, but that was
Okay.
painful. It was
Yeah.
painful, and I wasn't great at it either, so
Oh,
it was
no.
doubly painful.
Oh no.
So the study of plants.
Okay.
All of these studies relate directly to animals, except for which one? I like that ostrich. Herpetology, cetology, ornithology, or aerodynamics. So which one is not a plant? Or animal, excuse me. Cetology.
Okay.
I'm looking up what one that is.
Oh,
Aerodynamics. I had to look
Okay.
it up. Cetology is the branch of zoology that deals with whales, dolphins, and porpoises.
really?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Who knew?
Okay, look at all the trivial stuff we're
I
learning
know.
today.
This is amazing. And here goes the leaderboard. That's a lot of points racking up there.
I think Watson's new, so Watson, welcome to the leaderboard.
Okay.
Racetrack is still way up there. Okay, I think this is our last set of questions.
Question 24. How many teeth does a human have if they've got their full set? Is that 28, 32, 36, or 40?
I'm counting.
Open wide.
I know I don't have my wisdom teeth.
Oh, do you count wisdom teeth?
Well, they said if you have a full set.
Okay. Oh,
32. I thought it was 36, but okay, 32 teeth.
Very good.
Okay. While the space shuttle accelerates at 5G, how fast can a flea accelerate? All right. 3G, 10G, 55G, or 100G?
Wow.
Okay, ew to that.
Yes. They are quick, though. You ever try to catch them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very fast.
So, I don't know. 100G.
100G.
Well, that may be why they're so hard to get. Wow.
Wow.
So it is 20 times faster than the space shuttle. That's fascinating.
Oh my
And also
goodness.
very trivial. So perfect.
Yes.
Look at that. That's one I'll remember.
26. What is the rarest type of human blood? A negative, AB positive, O, or AB negative? The rarest type. Do we have a blood drive coming up, by the way?
I don't recall. We just had one.
We just had one. Okay. AB negative.
My daughter's AB negative.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
that. She's rare.
She is rare.
Interesting. Rarest type of human blood. Okay. Oh, last question.
Last question.
All right. About how many minutes does it take for light to travel from the sun to the Earth's surface? So how many minutes? 1 minute, 3 minutes, 8 minutes, or 33 minutes? I have no idea. Do you remember your astrophysics classes?
Oh, sure. Interesting.
8 minutes.
Minutes.
Interesting.
Excellent.
So it takes 8 minutes. All right. So we are at our final leaderboard. I'm
Okay.
interested to see who
Let's
is our
see.
winner. Oh, there might be some changes. I'll have to see.
Oh.
Racetrack.
Oh,
You pulled it out.
Did it?
Followed by Mary
He or she.
and Gail.
Wow.
Well done, everybody. That was nicely
Very
done.
impressive.
And that was a lot of science.
It was.
A lot of science that, I don't recall. Like, maybe I took it at one point in time, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Great.
So thank you for joining me today, Paula.
My pleasure.
Thank
My
you for joining
pleasure.
the purpleness of it all.
Absolutely.
And thank you for letting us in your home. Enjoy the day. I have not been outside, but apparently it's supposed to be very hot.
It's going to be hot. Yeah.
Very hot. So anyway, thank you so much for playing with us, and we will see you next week.
Bye, everyone.